Hello there, welcome to another great video game ideas not used video, GVGINU for short. As always, I'm Andre, and it is a pleasure to share my thoughts with you. This idea just hit me recently. Just bear with me, it's probably going to be a little cumbersome the way I explain this. But, has anybody played the game Swords on the Wii? If you haven't, you would be best playing that game with Wii Motion Plus if you do decide to look it up, because without it, it feels very clunky. With it, your controls are... Sorry, dry throat. With it, your controls are very much spot on. Now, got thinking, just looking at my gamepad and looking at some of my Wii remotes, and the thought just like hit me. I'm like, they could really do a sequel to that game and call it The Sword and the Shield. And here's how they do it. Put a strap on have a strap that can wrap around the gamepad so that your arm, I'm trying to show this, so that your forearm at least fits right in the back here and like holds it on top of your arm. So like, you know how Link puts his arm through his Hylian shield. And then take the Wii remote in your hand and use it as your sword. Quite obviously, that was where I was going with the Sword and Shield. Make it a game that's ambidextrous so that you can play it either left or right-handed. That way it's fair to everyone. One thing that I don't have that I would like to see included in this is the balance board. Here's why. You could use the balance board to simulate walking in different directions by pressing your feet on different points on the sorry again. By pressing your feet on different points on... Wow. My brain is just scattered right now. I just said it. The balance board. Sorry, people. It's early morning for me, and I literally just woke up and this idea hit me, so I was like, I gotta talk about it now. But say you want to turn left. You put your left foot at the back of the balance board and your right foot at the front. And vice versa. You want to turn right, left foot front, right foot back. You want to step to the left, you keep your right foot in the middle of the balance board and put your left foot to the left side of the balance board. You want to step right, the exact opposite. You want to move forward. You step one foot forward, then step the other foot well, I don't know if that will work. Maybe if you lean your weight forward a little bit, your character will walk forward. You lean your weight back a little bit, your character will walk back. Oh, man. Ugh. Sorry. Again, I said early morning for me. It would be interesting. It'd be literally putting you sort of like in your own virtual reality night type simulator type situation. And it would be fun. But you'd still be able to use your screen for like inventory or like upgrades to items and things like that on your gamepad. Whereas you wouldn't really have to mess with doing all that stuff on your TV screen for your Wii remote. And I think it would be interesting and it would be fun. At least it would be fun for me. I know I would enjoy something like that where I can actually literally play and swing a sword at people without actually hurting them. It would be fun. It's an interesting thought. It's a concept I don't think anybody's really thought of. I mean, otherwise it probably would have happened by now. But literally, you'd be able to use your sword to attack and your shield to block. It's literally two things that you need to know in order to be able to play the game well, to attack and defend. Maybe they could cut out the balance board and just make your characters move around automatically, and then you just literally have to worry about how you attack and defend against the other person. That might be another option, just to kind of make it a little bit less cumbersome and clunky. But I think the balance board would just make it a little bit more fun. You add a little bit more depth to it for those who want to play it that way. But also, I think doing this, they would have to make it it seems like this would be something that you'd have to make an online game, because you pretty much have to play one person per system the way it would be set up. Like, it would be more than difficult to add multiple people to play like that, unless it was literally local multiplayer was two players, and you faced each other doing it, and then the game screen would show what your characters are doing, fighting each other while you played. But that would require that Nintendo, releases the gamepad separate from the console so that you can purchase it separately. I mean, there are people selling it on eBay and all that, but I mean, literally, it has to be separate from the console itself. It's a purchasable item. But I'm pretty much done. I just wanted to put that thought out there and see what other people thought. I mean, sounds like a good idea to me, at least in theory. I mean, it depends on how it's executed, if it would actually be a good game or not. But that was all I wanted to say. So thank you for listening. Keep your eyes and ears out for more of my stuff. And until the next time, enjoy your games.